Hello, everybody, and a pleasant good evening, and welcome to the 30th season of On the Couch. I hope you are as excited as we are. I'm Thomas Napoli.
I'm Jennifer Vargas. Are you interested in taking a summer class? If so, with us is Wayne Sellers from the Office of Winter and Summer Sessions.
Good evening. Thank you for having me again. I think it's the fourth or fifth time I've been here now.
Unprecedented fifth time, Wayne. Glad to have you back.
Likewise, thank you.
Nice to meet you. What are the advantages if I were to take a class in the summer?
So that's the great thing about summer. It has a number of different advantages. First of all, if you want to improve your GPA, because a lot of times students, either freshman year or whatever year they're in, they take a class, they don't do as well as they want to, and it kind of hurts their GPA. So you take a class in the summer or in the winter, but summer now, you can take that class, and if you do better, that grade will replace the grade that you previously had. And also, if you want to catch up, so if you're behind, so if you got in a major late, your sophomore, junior year, you can take classes in the summer to catch up. If you want to take a prereq for the fall that you wouldn't be able to get into in the fall, you could take that over the summer. If you're an athlete and you have a very demanding athletic schedule, basketball, football, swimming, volleyball, whatever sport you play that has a demanding schedule, and you don't want to take like Calc 2 during the semester, you want to focus on other classes, you can take that in the summer, because a lot of times in the summer, the classes are a little bit smaller most of the time, and then you can focus more on just that one class instead of having to focus on sports, practice, games, and also the hardest class you ever took in your life. And also, if you want to get ahead, if you want to graduate early, maybe do it in 3 years, you can just take a lot of classes in the summer. I know a lot of accounting majors who want their 150 credits for their CPA exam to do that. They take a lot of classes in the summer. So there are a number of different advantages to take a class in the summer. And also, if you want to graduate on time, you're a little behind, summer classes will be a great resource to you. So those are pretty much the main reasons why summer is a good resource to students to either catch up, get ahead, or graduate on time, or take classes that are usually harder, and during the semester, they take them in the summer where they can just focus more on that one class. And those are the reasons that summer is a good option for most students.
Now, what type of classes can you take? Are they online? Do you have to take them on campus? How are these classes structured?
Great question. So with the summer classes, you can take them online and in person. And also, fun fact, online classes are offered at a 10% discount. So the regular summer class will run you about roughly $500 per credit, but with a 100% online course, that'll run you about $450 a credit. So taking a three credit course, that'll save you about $150 down the line. So if you want to be cost conscious, an online class will be a good resource to you. And also, you don't have to come to campus every day. So if you live 2 hours away or far away from school, taking an online class will be a great resource to you as far as getting the same experience from being in class, but you're doing it online from the comfort of your own bed if you want to. But number of different classes offered online, on campus as well.
So when does the summer class start and end?
Well, there's a number of different summer classes. Actually, out of my handy flyer right here. So we have four different sessions. So we have a 3-week session which starts May 16th. We have a 5-week session that starts May 23rd. We have an 8-week session which starts May 31st, and then we have another 5-week session which starts June 27th. And then as far as registration goes, registration opens in 6 days exactly on February 22nd, and that's when all the courses are live and ready to register for. So right now the courses are already up. They've been up for a few months, and they're still adding more as we go as far as finding professors, dates, times, and locations. So any student right now could go on Rowan Section Tally or Rowan Banner, or how they will register for any kind of fall or spring course, and just choose summer 2016, and they can see every single course that's going to be offered during the summer. So come February 22nd, they can go register. And then as far as payment, the payment deadline is going to be April 22nd. So they have a good 2 months to figure everything out. So if you're a student, you think you want to take accounting 2, or you think you might want to take literature, you can register yourself for that class and then keep yourself in that class for that 2-month period until the payment deadline is due. But what we want students to know is that when if you find out you don't want to take this certain class, you have to take yourself out, because the bursar removes people from classes after the payment deadline, but sometimes they don't get every single student. So if it comes to time where the drop deadline has passed, which is usually 3 days into the session, you'll get charged for those fees. So we just want students to know that that you can register for a course, hold your spot, but then payment deadline comes, you have to pay for your class or remove yourself from the class.
So what kind of course, you mentioned a lot of courses were available. Is it just major courses, or are there also gen ed courses you could take online?
Every single course you can think of is there in the summer class. So you can take any kind of gen ed, any kind of science, English, literature. We have advanced classes in like music production, programming, engineering courses. So you have everything from a course you would take from your freshman year all the way up to the second semester of your junior year or your senior year. So there's a very big variety of courses offered in the summer session.
So how often would you take that class, like a week? Like, you know how in the normal semester it's like 2 times a week or once?
Usually it's going to be a lot more intense than that. Since it's a shortened week, so in like a 5-week session, you'll probably take that class Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for a few hours at a time. So it could be up to 4 hours a day. And in the 8-week session, it'll be a little more spread out. But I know over the winter we had like a 6-day course, which is pretty cool. But every class is different. So depending on if you're in the 3-week, the 5-week, or the 8-week session, it's definitely going to be a lot more crammed than it is during a traditional, I think, 10-week is a regular semester. So it's definitely going to be a lot more crammed than that. But you're going to be in class every day during the weekday for a few hours a day to get all the information you would get in a regular session, but in a shortened or condensed summer session.
So I understand you guys have some things coming up, such as the luau kickoff and the Sunny D giveaway. Do you have any details about that?
Yes, the luau is on registration day. So that's February 22nd in the Student Center. Let me get the time right real quick. And the time is going to be 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. in the Student Center pit. So we're going to have luau, we're going to have little leis and skirts. I'm not wearing a skirt, but people who want to wear those will wear them. It's going to be free sand art, so and other things like that. So this is just a kind of an event to kick off, to get the word out about summer session, the registration, because surprisingly, a lot of students are not going to know when the summer session registration is, and then class is going to fill up soon, and very quickly, some of them do. So this event is just to kick off. Going to have like nice little luau music in this pit, sand art, like I said, to get the word out about the summer session, know that registration is that day, and that now this time they want to think about summer session. Now's the time to really think about it and figure out, meet with your advisor, do whatever you have to do to get on the summer session. And then Sunny D giveaway, that's just more kind of little marketing PR for the summer session. We're just going to be walking around campus with free Sunny D, giving them away. So I know last spring semester we did ice cream, which we're doing again, but now just early in the semester we're doing Sunny D giveaway, because it's going to be a little probably cold for some ice cream. So we're doing the Sunny D giveaway to once again spread the word about the summer session, giving the students the opportunity that what's available to them, and just getting all the information they need.
So if I were to be struggling in that class and I just wanted to drop it, how would I do that?
There's a drop add period. So for each separate period, they have different drop add weeks. So for the 3 weeks or shorter class, you have to drop the class from the first 2 business days of the start date. And for the 3 weeks or more, 3 to 6 weeks classes, you have to drop it within the first 3 business days. And for 8 weeks, an 8-week course, you have to drop it in the first 5 business days of the class start date. So I guess you don't get too much time, but I guess if you're in like Calc 3 or Calc 4, and maybe I'm not going to do well on this, and it's like a 3 or 4 or 5 week course, you want to drop that quickly. But if it's an 8-week course, you have a good 5 days to get a feel for the course content, the professor, and what's going on during the summer semester. So that'll be a time to start thinking about. You want to be kind of conscious about what you can do and your ability to do well in the course within the first few days, because after that you cannot drop the course and you already paid for it too. So you want to know what you're getting yourself into as far as when you're taking a summer course.
Now, we've obviously talked about a lot of information we covered here. Is there a website or any social media you guys have where students could go to check out more about the OWSS winter summer sessions, or just summer sessions as a whole?
Yeah, if you just simply Google Rowan summer session with a first link, and it has all the information you need about registration, financial aid, payment deadlines, and also on social media. On Instagram, we're just Rowan, OWSS, all put together. Same thing on Twitter. And then on Facebook, we're Rowan Office of Winter and Summer Sessions. So that's the place where we'll post little updates. So any kind of information I just said in the past few minutes, we'll just post that regularly. We do a course of the day sometimes. Any kind of deadlines coming up or any kind of big events like the luau or the Sunny D giveaway, that'll be on social media. So that's just the easier way. So if a student doesn't see this nice conversation we had, or if they don't see our own announcers or our emails that we send out, social media is also a good way for students to keep up to date with what's going on with the Office of Winter and Summer Sessions.
So what exactly is your position with the Office and Winter Summer Sessions, being that you've been here 5 times, I believe?
Yeah, so myself, I'm a student board member. So I started about October of last year. So basically, we have a director, we have an office assistant, and then we have student board members, which are basically the kind of eyes and ears as far as the student body. So we are responsible for basically interacting with the students. So I usually do tables in the student center on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 11:30 to 1:30. So that's where I'll sit there at the table, have some props and winter summer session stuff, some candy usually, and I'll answer any question about the students have. So any kind of question you just asked. I get a lot of questions about financial aid, when they can register, how much they cost. So that's what my job, and also I'll speak at different events. So this will be one of the kind of programs I'll speak at. I'll speak at club meetings. I speak at bingo, where we give away a free class every semester. So I'll do that. So we're basically the student eyes and ears, and to bring that back to the management here at the Office of Winter and Summer Sessions. So we have about 3 of us. We just hired a new one actually. So we have a busy semester ahead of us, a busy summer. So we're trying to ramp up the staff on us, so we can all the student board members can do what they have to do to get the word out, be on social media, and basically just be the eyes and ears for the Office of Winter and Summer Sessions, and be a good resource to the students to answer any kind of questions or concerns they would have.
All right, Wayne, thank you so much for coming. Remember, Office of Winter and Summer Session sign up is right around the corner, and stay tuned for more on the couch.
Thank you, guys.